This is the operations video for the 2003 Seaswirl. Walking over to the boat, you do have two rear tie downs on the boat, one on each side, located right here. Also moving forward on the boat, you have the front cable hoist, which is basically a simple operation. You have a safety lock right here. It's just a chain and then the actual cable hoist itself. Let's walk back to the back of the boat. This would be before you're going to put the boat in the water. Come around here, and I always go right to the safety switch on the side and actually tilt your motor up and down remotely. You got a safety lock right here for the motor, up and down tilt. Turn your motor down. I always go down about a quarter way or so, the obviously still has some good clearance there. So you got your straps down, you got your safety unlock. Now we're ready to actually get up in the boat and launch it. We'll go up the ladder here, up into the back of the boat. From the helm here, we have some different options for starting. We're going to come around to the key. We're going to turn the boat on, and that'll go through a series of checks. The first check is for low oil, second engine is check engine light, third one is engine hot, and the fourth one is no oil. It'll just run through its series of checks. I'm not going to fire the boat up, being that we're out of water right now. Boat is fuel injected, so there's no choking or anything. You do have a series of different lights. You got navigational lights, just the anchor lights, radio switch. You do have the aerator for the live well. That's what's going to actually pump the water into the live well. You do have a horn. This is your rear floodlights. If you look around, your rear floodlights are on now. And turn those off. And this switch up here, right here, is for your front floodlight. Now your front floodlight is on. Coming around to the side of the boat and up, turn that off. GPS and radar, we'll turn both of those on. The GPS comes up with software here. Just exit to continue. Actually, you're going to go to this, and it'll actually load the maps for you as you go. Obviously we're not on water right now, so it's not going to load up a map, but I'll see once if I let it sit here for just a second if it'll come up. Yeah, there it kind of comes up. GPS is on, functional. This right here is your radar. You see your radar firing up there. I don't know if you can see that at all. Kind of sunny out here. And then obviously to power down, you just hit the power button and everything will shut down. Boat for running obviously is show you that in just a second here. Okay, boat running is your trim up and down is right off the handle. You can run that right up and down, and you do have remote control here for radio, volume up and down. To put the boat in gear, it's just simply forward. To put it in reverse, it's just simply reverse. This here is the gentleman that had it before me had like it's kind of like a OnStar style system for it. I never called and activated or anything. That's up to you. If you get out, a long ways out and see a lot, you might want to do that just for safety. That's up to you. This is just storage for the boat. Just storage here. Got some paper towel and whatnot in there. Looking up top here on the boat, you do have the other fish finder and the offshore marine radio. Very handy when you're out to sea. Coming up on the boat, I wanted to show you how to turn the antennas up a minute. Which basically, I always like putting all the antennas up. It's simply just putting them up. And there's a little lock here on the side. You just push the lock down. Now your antenna is up in the air fully. turn it down, just simply turn the lock and drop the antenna down. I'm trying to do it one-handed here, it's kind of hard. Lock it. That's basically all there is to starting and navigating the boat. If we come down here, I'll show you where the porta potty is and whatnot. And actually open that up. This is your splash guard. It's attached to the sidewall. Obviously the swimming tube doesn't come with it, Sam. Right down here is where your radio is and horn, and then obviously you can see the porta potty. Coming back up out of the boat, you do have a nice little safety stick there that fully expands, grab handle. Coming up to the front, you got your front bow cushion. Turning around to the side, you got your helm seat. Underneath both of these seats are not live wells but bait tanks with drains. Coming around here to your side storage, I do have dock lines in both sides that'll come with the boat. I'll leave those in there for you. There should be one on each side. We'll double check this side here a minute. Come around, and yes, the other dock line is in there. Front anchor well, if we come up here to the front of the boat, is the front anchor well. Chain and line in there as well. Come around the back side here. This is the helm seat, fully recovered. This is your raw water washdown hose with spigot. There's another little seat on the side there in the back. This is your we always used it as a cooler, but this is your live well, and that aerator button that's up on the dash there, that's what turns the pump on for this, and then there's just a little valve, and this will fill up with water. Coming back around, turn that down, and then on the back, when you're all said and done with it, and you'll get the boat this way, but there is a battery switch right here. I always just turn them both to off. This is your trim tab tank, and then down below here is your oil tank. That's for your injection oil. And up top is where you fill the injection oil, is right here. That's where you put injection oil in it, and usually you get about a tank of injection oil out of a tank of gas. It's kind of a 1-to-1 ratio. This over here is your gas tank, where you put the fuel in the boat. That should be all there is you need to know about how to run the boat. I can't think of any other safeties or concerns or anything I have on the boat. Hope you enjoyed as much as we have. It's a very, very nice boat. The engine runs exceptionally well. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, Sam.